Good morning, this is Doug in my Mavic Air 2, and I'm here today to talk about the Master AirScrew stealth propellers for the MA2, specifically the orange ones, since that's the only set I have, and some issues that have been reported with these props. And before I go on any further, I want to give a shout out to Steve at Captain Drone for recommending the props and doing some videos on that, and for Russ at 51 Drones for highlighting the issues that these props seem to have. And some people report different colors with different issues. Primarily the orange seems to be the biggest problem. The blue and the black and the red haven't really been shown to me. So let's take a look at these props in some detail and figure out what's going on. So what are the problems that have been reported? The first is that the finish of the blades is not good, that the front and leading edge and the back and trailing edges are rough and not smooth. And this is true. They are not good. The finish is not nicely done. However, I don't believe that this finish issue on the blades is a concern during flight, or it creates any unstable issues for the drone itself. I don't even think it affects the pitch or loudness of the blades, based on what I've experienced. So what does that leave us with? Well, let's take a look at this next video to see what the other issue is, the most significant issue that is. So take a look at the rear prop, the set of props here, and the vibration that is apparent in that particular leg. And also listen to the sound a little bit, especially towards the end. So you get the vibration and the sound to indicate that there's something amiss with that prop. This is a video taken just the next day. I did take off the top skin because I thought it was a bit of a distraction, but you can see that the vibration isn't apparent, and there doesn't seem to be anything terribly different, and it's fairly stable on the glass, much more stable than it was earlier. Why is that? What's the difference between now and yesterday? Okay, what you see here is the DJI stock props that come with the MA2, and they're fairly loose. They rotate nicely in the hand, and when you let go of a blade, it sort of slips and slides, so that when you go to unprop or unfold these blades, they unfold nicely. Here's the Master AirScrew orange props. They are very tight, extremely tight. The video can't give you justice to how tight that really is. If you move it down and then try to shake it, there's no movement of the blade at all. You straighten it out and try to shake it, and again, no movement whatsoever. So it's my belief that the pinching of the black plastic on the orange props is just very, very tight. And when you go to unfold the props, if you unfold them perfectly yourself and then take off, you may get very little to no vibration. However, if you are more casual and don't quite unfold them all the way, or if you don't unfold them at all and let the spinning props unfold themselves, you can get very distorted flight. So the blades themselves are balanced. It's just not the mechanism that allows them to fully extend to the proper flying position that causes the vibration. This is why I've gotten flights that are smooth and other flights that are jerky. I believe it's all in how you set the blades at the proper takeoff point. Also, I put graphite on these blades, and I've moved them back and forth with graphite in place to try to loosen them up. And even with the graphite, it's been a little tough. In all fairness, I went out this morning to try to do some more video of bad flight, shaky flight, but I couldn't reproduce it. I think that the combination of the graphite that has been working into the blades and the several days of flying now and testing have broken them in, if you will, and there are no issues. One of the blades is a little tight, but the other three are pretty loose at this point, much looser than they were originally. So there you have it. That's how my flight is looking today. So bottom line is I'm going to keep these props on my MA2. I like the color. I like how visual it helps the drone be at distance to keep it in visual line of sight. And I do like the sound difference. The pitch is a little lower or better sounding, if you will, than the stock props. Now, does this mean that these shouldn't have come this way? Perfectly, absolutely. They should not have come in this condition, but it is what it is, and I'm sure Master AirScrew is going to be working hard to fix this problem. At any rate, take care, stay safe. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting, and thank you very much for watching.